Hello my darlings. All of the perfumes I have right here now I brought with me on vacation. I've been away for some time, and a lot of these perfumes I didn't get a chance to wear them because I had to travel. I'm going to show you the fragrances I did wear on vacation and when I was back in London. This was one of my favorites. I love the lemon notes in Bronze Goddess. It's really fresh and soft. It smells tropical as well. I highly recommend this one. The longevity is not too bad on this as well, and it's a nice refreshing scent. You all know I am a huge fan of Bronze Goddess. Look at the dent in this bottle. I couldn't get enough of this fragrance. I wore Bronze Goddess on holiday. I wore it here in England. It's one of my favorite scents that I even like to wear here for the evenings. We're at the stage now where this is the transitional period, so a lot of the fragrances on my tray are coming off for the next season. Sunset Hour is a must. I had this with me the whole time I was away, and I really had a chance to understand this fragrance. I love how sweet this perfume is. I highly enjoyed Sunset Hour. I had no idea I was going to love this perfume so much. I would say that this dent was really created this year. I bought this fragrance, I believe, last year, and this dent was really created on my vacations. So for those of you who know me, Flower Bomb is a fragrance that I adored many years ago. And then I don't want to say I fell out of love for this fragrance, but I had stopped wearing this perfume for maybe more than 5 years. Then I started wearing this perfume again, I fell in love with it once more. I am down to the last part of this fragrance, and you can see how rich the fragrance is now. I've just replaced this perfume with another 100ml bottle that I bought. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying this fragrance. I've been reading some of your comments, and I know some of you either really love this perfume or you would like something a bit different, a bit new. But for me, I miss this fragrance so much. I didn't wear this for so many years. I do enjoy the Flower Bomb collection. I do like the perfumes by Viktor and Rolf. I'm really hoping that they bring back their signature line. They had one, I believe it was called like Diamond Rose or something like this. I tried it many years, I never bought it, so they discontinued that line. I really hope they bring that back. But I am enjoying Flower Bomb. If you love sweet florals, if you love osmanthus, that tea note, it is sweet floral. There's freesia in here, there's rose, there's patchouli. It gives me, or it reminds me a lot of Mon Guerlain or Miss Dior. It has a similar feel or style. So if that's your style, then you are most likely going to love this fragrance as well. It doesn't smell anything like Miss Dior or anything like Mon Guerlain, but it has that sweet floral note to the perfume, so you should like this one as well. And I'm getting back into this. Now, another fragrance I wore a lot in London was my La Rosée. This is fresh, watery, pear, rose, refreshing. And oh yes, I must add that this was one of my most complimented scents. Now, I'm actually thinking of keeping this on my tray because I just remembered how well received Delina La Rosée is. Yeah, I'm actually going to keep this because it smells beautiful. You can wear this as a daytime scent. And yeah, that has to stay. Let's talk about Valaya. Valaya came with me to a tropical destination. I wore this on the beach. I wore this out for cocktails. I wore this to the Friday night parties on the island as a daytime scent. I wore this so much. Every time I wore this, the compliments were insane. The notes in this fragrance, so this is your peach perfume with some aldehyde, so it is musky, powdery, and also woody, but still fresh and bright. I think this fragrance is beautiful as a bridal scent, a daytime scent. You can wear this all year round. There's something cooling, refreshing, woody, a little bit fruity. To me, it smells like an iced cocktail. It just smells cool and fresh. I could talk about Valaya for a while, and I think what I do love about this perfume is that it does have that powdery, musky touch to it, and I just find this really delicate. I wore this a lot on vacation, so I'm going to give this one a break. This is the new Irresistible Givenchy perfume that came out, I believe, in February of this year, and it's called Very Floral. It has some coconut notes in here. It's sweet and tropical. I really do enjoy this fragrance. I took a travel size with me. You will see that in my previous video where I shared all my tropical vacation perfumes. This came along with me. This has the sweet coconutty perfume notes in here that I do love. It smells tropical, it's playful, girly, a lovely daytime scent. I do recommend this as a, I would say, spring summer perfume. It doesn't really smell much like the autumn and winter. Allure is a favorite of mine. It has been a staple in my collection for so many years. I just think this is a beautiful classic perfume, depending on your style. I just love the white florals in here, the fruity notes. We have some vanilla in this fragrance. I do recommend wearing this if you are in a hot country as well, as the heat elevates this perfume. It lifts the notes up and it projects so far, highly complimented. This is rich, it's deep, it has that sort of 90s vibe. And I always describe this perfume in that way. It does smell, to me, romantic, floral. It just smells rich. You know how some fragrances could smell like a body spray or a candle or a home fragrance or perfume? This smells like perfume to me. And I love it for that. It really smells like a perfume. It doesn't smell like a candle. It doesn't smell like a home scent or air freshener. This is a candle. This is a beautiful, rich perfume scent. To me, it could be a niche perfume as well. It's rich and opulent, and I highly enjoy this one. Lastly on my tray, I did have my Flower Bomb Tiger Lily, new fragrance to my collection that was released earlier this year. I really love this fragrance, and I wanted this to be my signature perfume on vacation. The only problem was it's huge. This is a 100ml bottle, and I do find some problems with the decor on the side. If you pack this in your suitcase or even in your handbag, you may just find that this is going to snap off. It's happened to me before in the past. It's quite flimsy, not flimsy, but delicate. If you are planning on traveling with these bottles, just be mindful of this part here. Okay, so this is my tray. As you can see, I am definitely keeping Delina La Rosée. I'm just going to say it once more. I have to just highlight how well received this perfume is. Guys were complimenting me all the time. Ladies were coming up to me. People were asking me, oh, what perfume is it? A lady said to me, oh, what perfume are you wearing? She said, is it that perfume that's trending on TikTok? I told her the name. I said, it's Delina La Rosée. And then she said, is it in a pink bottle? And I said, yes, that's the one. Because she wasn't familiar with the brand. And I said to her, this is the one, go and try it. I love, love, love pear. As you know, I love rose. This is lychee, it's fresh, it's so girly, so feminine. And I was thinking, do you know what? Let's just keep it as another daytime scent. You can wear this out for tea, to a picnic, meeting your girlfriends. It's a daytime scent. You can wear it to church. It's just so pretty. Another fragrance now that I would like to add to my collection is Narciso Poudre. My darlings, when was the last time you saw this fragrance out on anyone's perfume tray, especially mine? I feel like I haven't worn this fragrance in over 3 or 4 years. I tend to forget about this perfume only because I have a large collection. And I just think it's so beautiful and rich. I love the rose, jasmine, there's musk, patchouli. There is something about this perfume that I fell in love with this. And this perfume just smells like the autumn to me. So I'm looking forward to wearing this one. It's back on my tray. This is Mon Parfum Cristal. And this is by M. Micallef. This is a rich, ambery, floral perfume. You have notes of toffee, cinnamon, rose, vanilla. This is sweet, touch of spice in the top, dries down to that toffee, amber and musk. This is so beautiful. Look at the juice. It's a sweet, floral, ambery gourmand perfume, but I think it leans a little bit more to that floral amber side. You do have toffee in here, cinnamon notes, vanilla. It's beautiful. It smells adult, I would say. I don't want to say or use the word mature because people can have that term misconstrued at times. This smells grown up. It smells like a woman. It's that type of scent. It smells like a rich fragrance. I love this one for the evenings. Gris Charnel is a must in my collection. This time of year is all about this perfume. You have the cardamom, fig, there's tea, iris, tonka bean. For me, it's all about the iris and tonka and sandalwood and a touch of tea. As you know, I do love tea, and this is homely, cozy, soft. It's a perfume. I think it's perfect. This suits the weather so nicely when it's cold outside, a little bit chilly, grey skies, cloudy skies. This is the fragrance you can wear. I have to say that I have noticed people wearing this in the city. I think it's becoming very popular here in London, and it radiates very well because I picked this up on quite a few ladies walking past me. I do recognise that they're wearing BDK's Gris Charnel. Gris Charnel is a perfume to try if you enjoy cardamom, if you love fig and iris. I pick up a lot of iris in this one. I find it a little bit masculine, and then it dries down and it softens a little bit more on my skin. And I think that's what put me off this fragrance in the very beginning. Everyone was wearing this perfume and raving on about it, but I did struggle with the opening. I found it a bit too masculine. New to my collection is a new release, a new perfume by Ormonde Jayne. This fragrance is called KASHMIR. This fragrance is a woody perfume. You have notes of bergamot, there's cardamom in here, some coriander seeds, so you have some spice with saffron as well, and pink pepper. You have some jasmine and iris in the heart. But it's all about the base of this perfume. If you like incense, then this is the perfume for you because it's loaded with this rich incense and myrrh, benzoin and vanilla. Really beautiful woody scent. I feel like this is something I want to experience now and really get to understand this fragrance. It's very woody. This is a unisex perfume, but it leans more masculine in my opinion. As you know, I'm into my florals, delicate perfumes, something very feminine. This is woody, spicy. It smells extremely expensive, so I'm going to put it down here. But the great thing about this fragrance is that this is new to the house of Ormonde Jayne, and they are also donating 5% of sales to the Himalayan Trust. So when you buy this fragrance, they will be making a donation, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. I would recommend checking out this perfume and sample away. So as I mentioned, I prefer more of a floral perfume, and this is the one for me. Now let's have a little discussion here. This is also another new release by Ormonde Jayne, and this is a part of the Silk Route collection. This fragrance is called Baccara. Now, before I even go into the perfume notes, I feel like this is going to be incredibly successful. This is a beautiful floral fragrance. I feel like when you wear this perfume, you just feel like you're wrapped up in lots and lots of florals. And you know I love my florals. This has tuberose, orange blossom, jasmine in the heart, but it opens up with peach, and I really pick up the opening. Peach, bergamot, there's some black currants, very fruity. And in the base of this fragrance, we have that creamy sandalwood, cedarwood, vanilla, and lots of amber. If you want to smell classy and elegant and expensive, then try Baccara. Gentle Fluidity Gold is back on my perfume tray. I've really given this fragrance a break. I really wanted to miss this perfume because this is my signature scent. To be honest, I was at a wedding 2 days ago and I wore this perfume, and I really miss it. This is just me. Look at the dent in this perfume. I mean, look at that. I absolutely love this fragrance. So I'm happy to be wearing this one again. Femininity is going back onto my tray. I haven't worn this again in a very long time. I actually forgot about this perfume. This is an amber fragrance with leather in the top notes, but then you do have some sweet notes of caramel, vanilla. There's some sandalwood. There are certain notes for me that makes a fragrance elegant, and that's patchouli and oak moss. I don't find this too leathery, so I'll be wearing this one here. I have to add Lyra to my perfume tray. I love the sweetness in this fragrance. I love the lemony notes in here. Lyra smells like the autumn. I just love this fragrance. I don't wear it enough, so I'm going to put it back on my perfume tray. Of course you knew another Chanel was going to be on my perfume tray. Now with Gabrielle, I enjoy this fragrance so much. I never knew I was going to love it this much. I wear this every morning. This is my new signature scent, and I wear the entire collection. I would wear the original Gabrielle Chanel, which I find comes across a little bit more soapy, or I would wear the Essence, which is more rich with notes of vanilla, sandalwood. There's ylang in here, tuberose, there's some peach notes. I absolutely love this perfume. It's well received, highly complimented. Doesn't last incredibly long for an eau de parfum. I would say I receive about a good 4 hours or 4 to 5 hours wear. People can still smell it on you. It's going to be a little bit more on the delicate side, but it's still there. And I would normally top up this fragrance maybe 2 to 3 times a day. So maybe after 5 hours, I will keep spraying this fragrance because I enjoy smelling it myself. I recommend this perfume if you're looking for a daytime scent, an office scent. You want to smell clean and elegant, and that's what I love about this perfume. It's a true daytime fragrance. If you love florals, you don't want to wear anything that's too sweet, gourmand, or too fresh. I love the Essence. I love the whole collection, so of course it doesn't matter about the season for me. I will be wearing my Gabrielle. This fragrance is a new perfume by Dior. Well, I say new, but this was released last September by Francis Kurt Dijon for the House of Dior. This is very floral. This is all about the lily of the valley, jasmine and orange blossom. This is beast mode. This is strong. It projects extremely well. I think it's really beautiful, and I tend to wear this as an evening scent, but this could be a daytime or signature scent. If you haven't tried Lavant and you love orange blossom and citrus notes, this is the one for you. So we have mandarin, bergamot and rose. Then you have some orange blossom, peony, there's musk and amber. I adore this perfume. It smells clean, it's pretty, it's delicate. If I can demonstrate the atomizer. Beautiful. When you spray this, you just feel like a princess. It's really fresh and soft and feminine, and oh my gosh. You can wear this all year round as a daytime scent, and I'm going to be enjoying it. I'm extremely excited to be wearing Danger this autumn. Danger is a true, elegant woman's fragrance. This is bergamot, there's some grapefruit in here, gardenia, lots of florals, even ylang. It smells extremely regal and beautiful and just so feminine, so elegant. This is an evening scent for me. Danger is a fragrance I would be enjoying whilst the weather is changing and the evenings become even darker much earlier, and I can dress up and wear this fragrance because it smells appropriate. It smells like an evening scent, a candlelit dinner, a stroll by the Thames. This is super elegant. So that's Danger by Roja. I receive a sweetness to this perfume, a sweetness coming from the rose and that saffron. It's really pretty in here. Lots of creamy sandalwood. However, there is a note of thyme in here which I do not pick up. I'm not sure how I feel about thyme in fragrances, but this one here, I just love the rose combination with the sandalwood and amber. This fragrance here, I really want to talk about, as I am extremely excited to talk about this one. And this is La Petite Robe Noire by Guerlain. And the version I have here is the Eau de Toilette. I've chosen the Eau de Toilette because this is the fresh version. It's not too sweet, if that makes sense. You have some green notes, there's apple, you have the cherry in here, orange blossom, it's a bit fruity as well, the amber, there's a touch of patchouli. I absolutely love this fragrance as a daytime scent. It's really pretty, and I have a huge collection by Guerlain. Leave me a comment down below if you'd like to see an updated version of my current collection. And my Le Petit Robe Noir has been growing tremendously with lots and lots of flankers. So if you're into flankers, please let me know. I will share that with you. But the reason why I wanted to wear this version, which is the Eau de Toilette, is because the Eau de Parfum versions, the intense versions, which I do love, I find them very heavy, difficult to wear in the daytime, and I'm looking for more of daytime perfumes. And this is the one from the whole collection I feel like you can wear in the daytime. Le Petit Robe Noir is more of a romantic fragrance, I would say. It's rich with the sour cherry notes, the rose, quite deep. You have some almond notes in the other versions. And this one is bright, fresh, a little bit green, and I really do enjoy it as a daytime scent. So I'm going to make the most out of this perfume. And as you can see, I haven't created much of a dent. However, this fragrance is fairly new, this bottle. So I'm going to be wearing Le Petit Robe Noir more. And lastly, we have Miss Dior Parfum. A lot of you send me so many messages about Miss Dior. Thank you so, so much. Yes, I do recommend this perfume. Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's sweet. If you like a sweet floral perfume, this is one for you. It is girly. It is feminine. This is your picnic perfume, date night perfume. It is romantic. And I would savor this more for an evening event. But because it's so pretty, I'm trying to wear this a little bit more in the daytime. However, it's quite a heavy perfume. It's quite strong. You have strawberries, you have some orange notes and mandarin here, patchouli. There's a touch in this fragrance as well. I think this is done really nicely, created by France's Côte d'Ivoire once again. I do have some hope for Dior. My faith has been becoming more restored these days. I am going to film an updated video talking all about Dior and where I think the house is going and what I think Francis Côte d'Ivoire will be creating for the house or the brand. I feel like he's going to be making some serious moves. I feel like we need to be prepared to see some comebacks because I've really seen 2 discontinued perfumes by Dior back on the shelves. And I was in Dior a few days ago and I think there's some surprises coming up. So let's keep our eyes peeled. Miss Dior Parfum is a fragrance I will be experimenting a little bit more in the daytime. And I do recommend going out and try it if you love a sweet floral perfume. So my darlings, these are the fragrances I will be enjoying over the next few weeks. Let me know which fragrances are your favorites. I have too many here that I really want to get into, especially this one here, Poudre. Is a fragrance. It's so incredibly soft and feminine and I really love it. And then we have our 2 new releases by Ormonde Jayne. So don't forget to check those out. And with KASHMIR, they are giving 5% of sales back to the Himalayan Trust. So my darlings, these are all my fragrances. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your recommendations for me, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.